Base check Windows function.
Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to KTB Web Services. My name is Keith, and in this video we are going to look at just learning basic Python functions. So first thing I need to note is that it's been a while since I've made a video, but I'm trying to get on a routine. I've had a few things going on, but hopefully starting school in January, so that's something to look forward to. So another thing is if you are a subscriber, thank you very much. And if you're new here and like how-to videos and tutorials, mostly on programming, some with how to use screen readers like JAWS and NVDA, things like that, but mostly basically around technology, and then eventually about my adventure in school. So let's go ahead and get started on this video though. So this is Python, and we are looking at basic functions. So we are right now in this functions.py. So I've got this open in Visual Studio Code, and I'm also running JAWS 2020 screen reader. So what we're looking at here again is just learning basic Python functions. So it's just going to be real quick, and then in future videos I'll get deeper into what all you can do with functions. So mainly methods whenever we get into classes. So
Number Python 3 blank.
the first thing is when you write to declare a function, you need to first define it. So in Python we do that by DEF, so Delta Echo Foxtrot, so DEF spacebar, and then we give it a name. So in this case we're just going to call it my function, so function, and then left parenthesis, right parenthesis, colon, enter. Now Visual Studio Code will put me 4 spaces indented. So, and that's what you'll need to do. It's just like writing an if-else condition in Python. So you just want to make sure that anything inside this function is indented 4 spaces. So usually what we do is you give a function some type of parameter value, and then you do something to that with a usually like a few statements of code, and then you return back a value. So in that case we have def space and then the name of the function, so in this case my function, then your parentheses, then a colon. So in those parentheses right now we're going to put just num, num for number. So we're going to say num,
4 spaces,
and then we'll get to that whenever we get ready to actually call the function. So in this function we're just going to take in the number, and then what we're going to do with that number is we're just going to add 10 to it. So we'll create a variable. So we do that, but just saying we'll say num2, so num2, and we're going to set that equal to num plus, and we'll just say 10. Okay, and then what we want to do is come down a line and type return space, and we're just going to return num2. Alright, it's just going to pick it up for me. So now I'm just going to get down a couple lines.
4 spaces, left margin.
Alright, you hear left margin,
4 spaces.
4 spaces, so that's the last line of my definition of the function. So, and then if I come down a line, you hear I come back to the left margin. Now down here we're just going to simply type print left parenthesis, and we're just going to print a string here, and it's going to be this is outside of the function. Alright, function. Spelled that a little wrong. Okay. Alright, so now we have this function, and let me slow JAWS down,
Slower. Slower.
and we're going to read through this.
Slower. Top. Number learning basic functions. Number Python 3.8. Def my function left parent num right parent function period.
Alright, so
Def my function left parent num right parent colon.
so def my function left parenthesis right parenthesis colon. So that's how we declare a function. We first define it, and we give it a name, and then we give it its parentheses, a colon, and then we move down. We indent from the left margin 4 spaces to move into this function.
4 space.
Now in here we have a few statements. So the first thing we're going to do is declare a variable called num2.
4 spaces. Num2 equals num plus 10.
And you hear that? We're going to set it equal because, and I forgot to mention the parameter we call in.
Left margin. Def my function left parent num right parent.
You hear it, left parenthesis num right parenthesis. So we're going to take that
4 space.
in this variable, and we're going to say num plus 10. So num2 is set, it has a value of the number plus 10. And then what we want to do is return num2. So
Return left mark print left parent.
and then down here we're just going to print that we're outside of the function. So first I'm just going to run it like this.
Control S.
I'm going to save it. I'm going to come back over to the file.
Opt to sick videos. Python function.
Alright, where I have it at, I'm just going to
Control space.
get off of that, and then
Git bash here.
git bash.
Leaving menus. Python function.
Alright, so git bash is just a command line tool that I use. I picked it up with the tool set when you download Git for Windows. There's G-I-T and for Windows. So what we want to do here is just type Python,
Python.
and then we're going to type functions. So I'm just going to type FUN and press tab,
Fun. Yons.py.
and you hear that it just finished it for me. So I'm going to press enter to run it.
Enter. This is outside of the function period. Keith Black.
Alright, so all you hear is this is outside of the function. So let me make this big screen.
Dollar Python function alt space. Dollar Python.
Okay, let me get
Space.
back out of that.
Space.
Okay, and then we'll
Python
come
functions to move functions.py dash visual.
back over here, make sure this is big.
Menu X menu bar menu exit new open escape file escape leaving menus main region.
Alright.
Print left.
Alright, so now that we have just ran this file here, and we see that we print the little line that's outside of the function, what we're going to do now
Lang.
is we're actually going to go above the line
Print left parent.
where we print outside the function.
Lang.
And what we're going to do here is we're going to actually set a variable. So we're going to say we're going to call it my function returns.
MyFunctionReturns.
So my function returns, and we're going to set it equal to our function up here. So my function. It's going to finish it off for me. Now I'm going to type left parenthesis. Now I'm going to pass in a number here, an integer. So, and that's going to be 10. Alright, so it's going to finish it off for me. Now remember, we're going to get a return of the number we're passing, 10, plus the number we set in the function, which is 10. So what we want to do now is print, and we just want to print my function returns. So it's going to pull it up for me
my function returns. Enter.
right here. And we're just going to print this out. We're going to save and come back over
switching
to our git bash window.
$Python functions.
And if you just up arrow on your command on your line, it'll go to the last command you gave it. We're going to press enter on that.
Enter 20. This is outside of the function period.
Alright, you hear 20. So that's our number plus the other number. And then you hear this is outside of the function. Okay, so, and that's the majority of the time what you'll do is you'll pass something in to a function and then do something with that value, and then based on maybe a set of conditions or whatever you want to do with it, you take and you're either going to set it to a new property inside of a class, or a new set a new variable's value, or you're just going to do something to it, like I said, and return something. So that's kind of a basic overview of functions in Python. Now, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to give me a comment below, or even send me an email. I leave it in the description below. So, and thank you for watching, and I look forward to more videos. All right, thank you.
Functions.python function. Opt videos. Opt